I don't think you'll ever need to go in that. We have that information already. You have settings and utility. Under settings, you do have an international tab. I didn't check if it's correct. Well, I don't even know what time it is here.
8:53.
It is not correct. So let me go ahead and change that for you. You said 8:53.
Yeah.
And then you have like date and time format. Apart from that, you do have like Bluetooth settings. So if you wanted to connect like a SpO2 sensor or a different heart rate strap that doesn't require an adapter, you could do that through ANT+, Bluetooth Low Energy. So basically, I'm gonna just go in it and show you. You can enable it, and then right here it says like heart rate BLE, and then if you click that, you can pair one. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. But if you wanted to add like a different strap that you might have, and it's able to connect to the K5 without the adapter, you would do that through the settings. Under system, you do have a couple of things like screen timeout. It'll turn dark after 60 seconds. You can add more time or just, I guess, turn it off if you wanted to. You have a sound. Basically, anytime you're running a calibration, it'll beep at you telling you to like do something. So I'd recommend to leave that on. But that's the little sound. Bluetooth Low Energy, ANT+, I recommend to leave all those on because you need them for heart rate strap, GPS stuff. So, yeah, I don't know if there's a lot you want to mess with in the settings. Under utility, you do have a database, so if you want to export an entire database, you can do that through there. You have control panel. If we're ever troubleshooting with you, we might ask you to go into control panel, and I'll just show you what that looks like. You guys on your own will probably never go into it, but like you can turn off pumps, turn on pumps. It'll show us things that we could diagnose, like what could be going on with the K5. So turn on the pump, turn it off, pump and sample, just different things. Different combinations will tell us like what could be wrong with the system. So that's what that guy's for. Back in the utility, you have a QC log, so same as like your bud pods, it'll show you last time it was QC'd. You can export to QC, but it might be easier to do it through the laptop. But that's all there. You have licenses, and then you have navigation. So navigation will just tell you like where you are, what direction you're going. But all of this is also stored, like if you export a test, you would be able to see it on the export. So that was settings and utility. Any questions about those?
To export a test, do we just use the same cable?
The USB. Just connect it through the USB, and then I'll show you guys how to do it. From here, I'm going to go into test. There's not a lot to it, and then we'll go into calibrations. We'll start setting up for calibrations, and then I'll have one of you guys do it, or multiple of you guys doing the calibration. Under test, you only have two options. You can search a subject if you've already run a test on them, or you can add a new subject. Here, it'll have all your basic information that you would need to input on a laptop, so like name, height, weight, date of birth, gender, ethnicity. So those, and then you can scroll down, and then you have ID and notes. So if you guys use IDs, you could go ahead and type one in here. I honestly think it's just way easier to run a test through the laptop, but if you absolutely need to, you can do it through here. It's just that, like, let me go on ID. Just typing everything in would be really hard, but you could run it directly through the K5. And new subject. You can go into search subject and then find whoever you're looking for, but that's pretty much it. From here, I'm going to go into calibration. I'll put stuff up here actually. And